The RX-3 side step is a good option for Ram owners that are looking for a sleeker step. It's going to hug the side of your truck to maximize your ground clearance. A side step is a great option, especially if you have a lifted truck, to help ease of getting in or out of your truck with this texturized step on both here and here. I'm going to be giving it an easy 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter, expected to take about 2 hours from start to finish. One-piece welded steel, its 3-inch diameter tubing will be able to take impacts either in the parking lot or out on the trail. For a sleek look that I like, as well as for corrosion resistance, it's powder coated in this nice matte black finish. One-piece welded steel out of 3-inch diameter tubing is going to have no problem standing up to impacts in the parking lot or out on the trail. It's then coated for corrosion resistance with this nice matte black powder coat finish that I really like, especially installed on our silver truck. Just under $600 is going to be a bit towards the higher end of the spectrum for a side step, but I think it's a great price because most don't offer this fit and finish, as well as the style of hugging your truck for maximum ground clearance. If you wanted to save a bit of cash, you could go with a smaller step or one of those single steps for just one side. Our first step in installing RBP's side step is to locate our mounting points. Our first one is located right about here, and then we're going to take our bolt plate that's included and our threaded bolt and just going to thread it into the plate till it's about flush with the nut that's welded on, and we're going to use it to thread it through that hole. So let's get under the truck and take your bolt plate, use the bolt that we threaded on as a handle so that we can push it through our opening and then out through the hole. And then use one of the included plastic washers, just thread it down so that our bolt plate stays in place. We're going to continue on to the other 2 mounting points. So again, thread a bolt to our bolt plate, place the bolt plate into the bigger hole, through the bottom hole, grab your plastic washer, and it'll hold in place. For the last one, same as the other 2, bolt threaded into the bolt plate through the hole, through the bottom hole, with our plastic washer. With the help of a friend, we're going to lift up the side step, and then we're going to place it on our first bracket on this bolt plate. We're going to tighten it up, but only by hand so there's room for adjustment at the end. So lift the side step up, so then place our flat washer on first, and then our lock washer, and then thread on the nut. Once it's hand tightened, we're going to move on to the other 2. For our second bracket, same thing, flat washer first, and then we're going to do our locking washer. It's hand tight. Now move on to the last bracket. For our last bracket, it's the same thing, flat washer, then a locking washer, and then our nut. So now with the side step in place, we're going to unscrew that threaded bolt that was going to be used for our handle for the back plate. It's going to allow the back plating to slide down, and then we're going to be able to screw the threaded bolt through the other hole in our bracket. We're going to use a flat washer and a locking washer. Unscrew, and then put the bolt plate down through the hole. You're going to take your locking washer and your flat washer onto your threaded bolt and then thread it through the holes. Again, we're just going to hand tighten this so that we can allow room for adjustment, and we're going to tighten everything at the end. Same as before. Unscrew threaded bolt, push your bracket down, locking washer, and your flat washer, and then place it through the hole into our bolt plate and hand tighten. Last one, unscrew threaded bolt. We're going to push our bracket down into position, locking washer, flat washer, place it through the hole. Now we're going to install our L-shaped support brackets. We're going to use the threaded bolt, 2 flat washers, a nut, and a locking washer on both sides. We're going to install them to the pinch welds right here through these holes and attach it to our side step. Let's get under the truck. Place the threaded bolt through the top of the 2 holes. Once that's through, place on our washers and then hand tighten. And take your next threaded bolt, put it through the pinch welds, just like the first one. Put your L-shaped bracket, threaded bolt through the top hole in our side step, and then place your washer locking washer and nut. And then place your other threaded bolt through the pinch weld and through your bracket. And then place your washer, your locking washer, and the nut. With everything hand tightened, move on to the next bracket. Just like the other two, put your L-shaped support bracket, threaded bolt through the top hole, washer, washer, nut. Get your threaded bolt through the pinch weld through your support bracket, and put on your washers and nut. With all of our brackets in place and hand tightened, place your side step in the placement that you want it, and we're going to tighten everything with a 13mm socket and wrench. For our support brackets, we're going to use our wrench and socket. Same as before, 13mm socket. For the support bracket, use your 13mm socket and wrench. That wraps up my review and install of RBP's RX-3 side step bars. You can check these out and more at AmericanTrucks.com.